Imagine a single object crossing the galaxy with perfect precision, aligning with stars and cosmic structures in a pattern no one expected. 3i Atlas isn't just passing through. It's rewriting what we thought we knew about space, physics, and perhaps intelligence itself. Witness the alignment that has left humanity awestruck, questioning whether the universe is observing us back. The sudden shift. 3i Atlas changes course. The skies were quiet, yet the data told a story that no one had anticipated. Observatories across the globe recorded the familiar streak of 3i Atlas moving through the solar system, but something was off. Minute deviations in its trajectory, invisible at first glance, began to emerge as scientists compared measurements from multiple instruments. These were not the subtle wobbles caused by solar radiation pressure or gravitational nudges. They suggested intention. Initially, the team at NASA's Near-Earth Object Division assumed instrument error, calibrations off by a fraction, or misaligned timing in observations. But cross-referencing with data from ESA telescopes in Chile and China's optical arrays confirmed the same pattern. The comet was shifting its path with a precision that defied natural expectations. Mathematical models ran on supercomputers, feeding in every possible variable: planetary gravity, solar winds, interstellar medium, but the results were inconclusive. Each simulation produced trajectories that either overshot or lagged behind the observed position. The comet seemed to choose its course, adjusting incrementally yet consistently, as if navigating toward a preordained target. Within the scientific community, excitement mingled with a profound unease. Here was an object that had already captured the imagination as an interstellar visitor, now behaving in a manner that hinted at a level of sophistication no natural phenomenon should possess. Researchers whispered about possibilities that ranged from the extraordinary to the unthinkable. Could 3i Atlas be guided by some hidden force, natural or artificial? As alerts circulated, observatories ramped up monitoring. Nightly tracking sessions turned into near-continuous surveillance, capturing every pulse of reflected light, every deviation in speed and angle. The comet's sudden shift was more than an anomaly. It was a signal to the world that 3i Atlas was not merely passing through, it was moving with intent. Scientists stared at screens, recalculating, rerunning models, each iteration revealing the same unsettling truth. The universe had delivered a visitor whose course could not be explained. And in that revelation, a quiet, pervasive question took hold across labs worldwide. If it was moving with intent, what was it moving toward? Global observatories mobilize, eyes on the alignment. As the comet's subtle shift became undeniable, the world's observatories sprang into action. From the Atacama Desert's pristine peaks to Hawaii's Mauna Kea and beyond, telescopes pivoted with precision, capturing every photon emitted or reflected by 3i Atlas. Multi-wavelength instruments, from infrared arrays to optical spectrometers, revealed microstructures and reflective anomalies previously invisible, each hinting at a complexity no ordinary comet could possess. Scientists across continents shared data in real time, creating a networked tapestry of observations. Algorithms scanned for patterns, searching for signs that the comet's motion was not merely erratic but deliberate. Small fragments, energy pulses, and magnetic fluctuations emerged from the background noise, forming a subtle choreography. It was as though 3i Atlas carried an encoded message across the void, written in motion and light. The atmosphere in control rooms was tense yet electric. Every anomaly was scrutinized, every deviation cross-checked. Teams debated, was this a natural consequence of interstellar forces or something engineered beyond human comprehension? The coordinated monitoring revealed an alignment forming, a cosmic geometry that refused to be random. For the first time, scientists began whispering about the implications. If this alignment continued, it could challenge our understanding of interstellar dynamics, the predictability of cometary physics, and even the potential for deliberate action by unknown intelligences. Fry Atlas was no longer just a visitor. It was the center of a cosmic stage, and humanity's gaze was fixed. Waiting trajectory mysteries, defying gravitational logic as 3i Atlas glided through the solar system, mathematical models hit a wall. Standard gravitational equations failed to explain the subtle accelerations and course corrections observed. Every iteration of the simulation deepened the mystery. The comet seemed to move with intent, as if guided by a hand unseen, yet operating on cosmic scales. Physicists pored over data, running trillions of calculations to account for known forces, solar radiation pressure, planetary perturbations, interstellar drag, but none sufficed. Minute deviations persisted, impossible to reconcile with randomness. Each correction, each subtle shift, hinted at either an unprecedented natural phenomenon or a level of precision that defied conventional science. Analysts debated fervently. Could 3i Atlas be responding to a hidden gravitational mechanism, a rogue planet, or an interstellar current of energy we have yet to comprehend? Or was it deliberately maneuvering, positioned with purpose for the galactic alignment now forming? The very notion of deliberate cosmic choreography sparked tension between cautious skepticism and the audacity of considering intelligence beyond Earth. Every anomaly was scrutinized. Every microacceleration was logged, compared, and cross-validated across global observatories. Slowly a pattern emerged, not chaotic, not random, but an intricate curve converging toward an alignment that no natural calculation should allow. For scientists, the realization was electrifying and unnerving. Either the universe had produced a marvel of physics beyond current understanding, or 3i Atlas was something far stranger, an interstellar traveler moving with intention, on a path that challenged the very foundation of gravitational law. Humanity was witnessing motion that might not just be science, it might be a message. Hidden signals. The universe. Whisper's high-resolution spectroscopy and radio arrays began picking up faint, structured signals emanating from 3i Atlas. Unlike natural cosmic noise, these emissions repeated in precise intervals, carrying patterns that hinted at deliberate design. Scientists listened in awe and disbelief. Was the universe itself attempting communication, or was something beyond human comprehension orchestrating this interstellar message? Debate erupted across observatories. Some argued natural plasma interactions could mimic harmonic signals, while others saw unmistakable structure, an intelligence encoded in motion and light. Every repetition reinforced the possibility that 3i Atlas was more than a wanderer. It might be a messenger. As data streamed in, tension mounted. Physicists, engineers, and mathematicians struggled to decode the subtle pulses. The comet's signals weren't just anomalies. They were a whisper from the void, demanding attention, provoking curiosity, and challenging humanity to reconsider its place in the cosmos. The universe, it seemed, had found a way to speak. The galactic map, why this alignment matters as astronomers charted 3i Atlas's trajectory, stunning visualizations revealed a pattern emerging across the cosmos. The comet wasn't merely passing through the solar system, it was moving into a position aligned with the Milky Way's central plane, threading through nearby star clusters with astonishing precision. The geometry of its path suggested resonance, a harmony that seemed too exact to be accidental. The scientific community buzzed with speculation. Some proposed gravitational harmonics shaped by dark matter could subtly guide such motion over eons. Others entertained wilder ideas. Perhaps 3i Atlas followed coordinates embedded in ancient stellar maps, remnants of processes that predate humanity itself. Every model attempted to reconcile the observed precision, yet conventional physics fell short. Global scientific response. Excitement and discord as 3i Atlas continued its precise trajectory. Scientific institutions worldwide raced to interpret its path. NASA, ESA, CNSA, and other agencies coordinated observations, yet debates raged over its origin. Traditional astrophysicists sought natural explanations, gravitational nudges, dark matter, orbital coincidences, but simulations failed to account for its subtle, harmonic adjustments. Cosmologists and theoretical physicists proposed more extraordinary possibilities. A pre-solar relic, ejected from another star system, or even a message encoded in its structure. Philosophical divides deepened. Some urged caution, citing past anomalies like Oumuamua, while others argued the alignment and microsignals hinted at intentionality. Behind closed doors, agencies navigated politics, data access, and the narrative shared with the public. Social media amplified both fascination and misinformation, leaving the global audience enthralled yet uneasy. Despite discord, consensus emerged. 3i Atlas was unprecedented. Its trajectory, structure, and alignment challenged conventional physics, forcing humanity to confront questions of intelligence, cosmic design, and the possibility that the universe might be far more organized and mysterious than previously imagined. Theorists noticed that the alignment mirrored patterns found in galactic filaments and interstellar magnetic fields, hinting at a structural intelligence within the cosmos. Could the comet be tracing a route intentionally encoded in the galaxy's architecture? The implications were staggering. A natural object appearing as though it were following a galactic blueprint, or a deliberate message written across the stars. As telescopes across the globe focused, data streamed in revealing subtle fluctuations, microfragments, and reflective anomalies that reinforced the idea of intentionality. Each observation layered suspense upon fascination. Scientists realized that 3i Atlas wasn't just another interstellar visitor. It was a pointer, guiding human eyes to a cosmic map previously unnoticed. In this silent interplay between comet and galaxy, observers glimpsed the possibility of order hidden within chaos. The alignment demanded interpretation, compelling humanity to confront a profound question. Was the universe orchestrating a message, or had we stumbled upon an unprecedented natural phenomenon whose meaning lay beyond comprehension? The stakes, both scientific and philosophical, were higher than ever. Media frenzy and public speculation as the 3i Atlas moves closer to its unprecedented galactic alignment. The world outside the observatories erupts in fascination and speculation. Amateur astronomers capture the comet's subtle shifts with backyard telescopes, sharing images and videos across social media platforms. Within hours, hashtags related to the object trend worldwide, igniting debates, theories, and viral discussions. News outlets amplify the frenzy, framing the comet as either a potential cosmic warning, a pre-solar relic, or a message from an unknown intelligence. Videos of its reflective surface, trajectory charts, and spectral graphs flood the internet, often accompanied by sensationalized commentary. The public responds with awe, fear, and curiosity, while forums and online communities emerge almost overnight, some claiming to decode hidden signals, others speculating on extraterrestrial involvement. Scientists find themselves in a delicate position. Every press briefing must balance transparency with caution, attempting to explain complex astrophysics while curbing panic and misinformation. Educational threads, live Q&A sessions, and interviews attempt to ground the conversation in evidence. Yet the viral spread of speculation often outpaces rational explanation. The world watches collectively, drawn to the mystery of 3i Atlas and the promise of witnessing something extraordinary. In living rooms, classrooms, and online spaces, humanity experiences a shared sense of cosmic wonder. This unprecedented public engagement highlights not only our fascination with space, but also our desire to understand our place in a universe that suddenly feels far more enigmatic, immediate, and alive than ever before. Behind closed doors, NASA's high-security analysis, inside a fortified complex at NASA, a multi-agency task force works in near-total secrecy, monitoring 3i Atlas as it approaches the unprecedented galactic alignment. Engineers, astrophysicists, and intelligence analysts collaborate in a high-security environment, their work hidden from public view. Massive screens display streams of encrypted data, spectral analysis, radiation signatures, gravitational mapping, and multi-wavelength imaging all converging into one complex picture. Advanced simulations run continuously, attempting to model the comet's trajectory against known physical laws. Yet each calculation raises more questions than answers. Minute microaccelerations, synchronized emissions, and reflective anomalies appear in patterns that resist explanation. Cross-planetary monitoring from orbital satellites and ground-based observatories feeds real-time data into the network, revealing correlations with star cluster positions, galactic plane rotations, and subtle magnetic field fluctuations. Every new discovery reinforces a growing realization. This alignment is unlikely to be a random cosmic coincidence. Analysts whisper about the possibility of intentional orchestration, whether natural, artificial, or something else entirely. The team debates hypotheses quietly, aware that premature conclusions could trigger global alarm. As the hours pass, the task force operates with a tense mixture of scientific curiosity and caution. Each anomaly is logged, cross-referenced, and reanalyzed, and while publicly NASA issues routine statements, behind these walls, the world's leading minds grapple with the staggering possibility that 3I Atlas may be more than a comet. It may be a messenger, a signal, or even a deliberate participant in a cosmic design whose meaning humanity is only beginning to perceive. The unsettling implication. Is the galaxy speaking? As 3I Atlas glides into its predicted position, every instrument trained on it begins to pick up anomalies that defy prior understanding. The comet's reflections, subtle energy pulses, and radio emissions appear synchronized with the broader galactic structure, almost as if the Milky Way itself were orchestrating a cosmic signal. Analysts note timings that coincide with the rotation of nearby star clusters, and spectral variations seem to echo across interstellar distances with uncanny precision. In private briefings, even the most skeptical astrophysicists pause. The data suggest a scale of design far beyond anything humanity has encountered. Is this a naturally occurring resonance within the galaxy's mass and magnetic fields? Or is 3I Atlas functioning as a messenger, intentionally aligned to communicate something beyond comprehension? Conferences fracture into philosophical debates. Some argue for pre-solar relics influencing gravitational harmonics, while others dare to consider intelligence, not human, not even biological, guiding the movement. Publicly, discussions remain cautious, but internally, a mixture of awe and apprehension spreads. Researchers realize that if intentionality exists, it speaks to a force, entity, or process operating across cosmic time and space, challenging humanity's place in the universe. The line between physics and philosophy blurs as the world holds its breath. As the alignment reaches its climax, a chilling realization emerges. This is not just observation. It is participation in a cosmic phenomenon, one that may have been waiting billions of years for eyes capable of seeing it. Humanity stands on the edge of understanding, confronted by a question that could redefine existence itself. Is the galaxy silent, or has it been speaking all along, and 3I Atlas is its chosen voice?